Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel. Welcome to Look Back, where I take a look at reviews that I did a year, 5 years, 10 years, and 20 years ago, and I tell you what I think about them now, if I think about them at all. So let's go back 20 years ago, and I reviewed a game called Intrigue. This game is a mean game where I'm hiring people from your family and you're hiring people from my family to come work, and I might lie to you. I might take money from you and then not hire your person. It's just a little mean game. Unfortunately, I'm amused by parts of it. It doesn't hold up as well. It's a 6 out of 10. It's fine. The Journeys of Paul from Cactus Game Design. This is designed by the same guy who designed Redemption. And now, I give a lot of props to Cactus Game Design. They're trying to make quality Christian games, or they were 20 years ago anyway. And it is not a bad game, Journeys of Paul, as you run around. It's not one that's really held up. It's not a great game. It's fine. Another 6 out of 10. And then Empire Builder. Empire Builder, a game that's much older than 20 years ago, but a crayon rail game. It is the crayon rail game where you're drawing routes on a board with a crayon. Well, I use markers. And then picking up goods and delivering them. Someday we'll see a wonderful production of this. And it only really works well with 2, maybe 3 players because there's so much downtime otherwise. But there's something I really do enjoy about it. It's like a pure style game, a 7 out of 10. All right, 10 years ago, I reviewed Mega Man, the board game. This game's really bad. And I think it's one of those games I wish didn't exist because people who like Mega Man are going to play it. And it's too long and too slow. Just a bad game all around, 2 out of 10. Urbis. This is a bad city building game. I wanted to like it, but it's bad, 3 out of 10. Kittens in a Blender. Some of you are going, I'm shocked that this game is bad. Yeah, it's kind of a take that style game where you don't want your kittens in the blender at the end. You don't actually, it's not as violent as it sounds. It's more about the name. The artwork's kind of cute and all, but still, not a good game, 4 out of 10. Dragon Valley, a kid's game where we're using wands to together pick up things and move them. It just doesn't work that well as a cooperatively, dexterity for kids, 5 out of 10. Apollo 13. Ooh, can you save this doomed mission type situation? The game is, it's not that good as card-driven game. Another 5 out of 10. Elfin Roads, this classic game from Alan Moon, where it's basically a race. You're moving around and you're trying to ride dragons and unicorns and pigs across the thing. There's some good concepts here. Again, this one hasn't aged particularly well, I think. It's a fine game. It's 6 out of 10. Gruff, a game about making funny billy goats. There's some interesting card building concepts here. A 6 out of 10. Think Straight. I love this game. I'm giving it a 6.5. And you say, why? Because the components for Think Straight are some of the worst in any game ever. I gave a better rating to the remake that came out a couple years ago called The Lost Code from Mojito, but even that has some production problems. But this is such a good logic game. Someday someone will come out with a wonderful production of this. And Russian Bash, this is basically Mario Kart from Red Glove Games, a racing game. Some cool ideas, just not quite there, 6.5. Torres, this is a classic game that I took a look back, where it's action points, building buildings, very thinky game, 7 out of 10. The Last Spike from Columbia Games, not a great production, but the idea of you're building the railroads and trying to figure out where that golden spike is going to be nailed and have, almost like stock in the cities that it's going to be in. Some pretty cool ideas here, 7.5. And then Through the Ages, a new story of civilization. This is the second edition of this game, which came out 10 years ago or so. And it's good. Through the Ages is good. It's best with 2, in my opinion, which does kind of take out the war part. This game is long. There's no map, but there's many, many good things to it. 8 out of 10. 5 years ago, I reviewed X-Men Mutant Insurrection. This was a X-Men Marvel remake of Elder Sign. That sounds amazing. It's not. It's really not good. It takes too long. There's so many problems with it. You're like, I never heard of this game. Yeah, there's a reason. 4 out of 10. Keys to the Castle. This is from Outset Media. I didn't like this one at all. You're moving around picking up keys. It's not as bad as the Doctor Who version of it, but it's still bad. 5 out of 10. Galilean Moons from Fantasy Workhouse. This is a cool-looking game about moving the moons. And It looks great, but it's one of those Kickstarter productions that's not good. 5 out of 10. Dwerger, moving around a mine, collecting gems from Grana. Again, another game that looks really good and isn't. 5 out of 10. Super Fantasy Brawl. This is from Mythic Games, and then I know Simon picked it up, although I'm not sure Simon ever published it. So Mythic Games, marvelous miniatures of this game. In fact, we have it in the library because I had people paint those miniatures, and they're so nice, I don't want to take it out of the library, but the game is just fine. You build a group of 3, I build a group of 3, we play some cards, and they move slowly around and punch each other. It's okay. 6 out of 10. Gods Love Dinosaurs. Such a weird name to a game. This is from Casper Lapp, who we just played one of his games last week called Totally Human, a really fun party game. This game, though, Gods Love Dinosaurs, it's okay. There's some ideas of dinosaurs and very abstract. 6 out of 10. Athenaeum Mystic Library. This is the second game about a fantasy library from Renegade Games. It's a very weird topic to do twice. This is the lesser of the 2 games. There's some interesting ideas here. Didn't love all the parts of it. It's so close. 6.5. Groundhog Day the Game, a cooperative game from Funko. It's a cash grab based on the movie Groundhog Day. Hey, it's a doozy. It's a good game, actually. Not amazing, but the idea of trying to get everything right before the day runs out is fun. 7 out of 10. Smash Up Marvel. This is a cooperative venture from AEG and the Op. Does Marvel? It doesn't work with Elder Signs. Does it work with Smash Up? Surprisingly, yes, and it actually fits in well. You can play, Captain America and zombies if you want together. 7 out of 10. Cantaloupe, Book 1, Breaking into Prison. I played through the entire Cantaloupe series. This was the first one that introduced it to me. I gave this one an 8. It's a really solid entry into this series. Basically, it's a point-and-click adventure that you would have done, on the computer back in the days, King's Quest and things like that, in a book form. This is, I think, the best of the 3. It's 1, then 3, 2. There's a lot of issues with 2, unfortunately, the middle one. But still, you can play just this one, have a great time. Maglev Metro. This is from Bezier Games. And, man, I like this game about building subways. A lot of deciding where to put these little robots to give you upgrades and technologies and some pretty neat stuff there. 8.5. And then Canvas 5 years ago. My wife just played this a week ago, and she's like, I really like this game about building the art. But it's almost more about the picture than it is about the game. The game's very simple. Building the pictures, though, really elevates it. 8.5. Last year, I reviewed I Am Done. I gave it a 2 out of 10 because it's terrible. I own this game because my kids, especially my son, loves it. It's an idiotic game, and if you can spell out the words I Am Done in front of you, and it's like everything from Flux and all that combined, it's nonsensical. They did make a new version of it called Done Am I, which I've not played. I'm sure I will. Azul Duel. I didn't like this one. I thought it was too complex and didn't offer anything. And Azul works really well with 2 players, so I didn't enjoy this. 5 out of 10. Patscuaro. This is from Detestable Games about the Day of the Dead Festival. I really like Detestable Games and a lot of stuff they do, but this one just didn't. It was fine at best, as you're trying to basically draft stuff and get a bunch of resources of different types. 6 out of 10. Iconoclash. This is Super Smash Brothers, or Super Smash, whatever the game is called, the Mario, where they all beat each other up. That's what this is, the game. And there's some good ideas, but again, video games don't necessarily need to be translated into board games, and this kind of shows why. It's fine. 6 out of 10. Tivoli. This is a game about amusement parks, a very light style game where you're moving around, collecting tickets and stuff. If you've not played many games, you might enjoy this one just because of how light it is. Just some nice ideas. It might be a little boring, though. 6 out of 10. Adventure Party, the role-playing game, party game. It's kind of a weird name. This is 6.5. It's almost there for me. That being said, I've seen this game get pulled out time and time again. If you have a large group and you want a little bit of a role-playing experience in a quick amount of time, you're just telling stories to each other. So for me, it's 6.5, but a lot of people like it. Top Tier, 7 out of 10 for me. This is a party game in which you're ranking things, and then everyone else has to kind of guess where you ranked the different things. So it might be, how do you rank things and how strong these people are? And you write a whole bunch of people, and you're like, there's 1 S tier, 2 A tiers, and people guess. Kids will like it. Neo Dreams. This is a weird game about dreaming, and you're like engineering people's dreams. That's the theme. But the actual gameplay, very Euro-y, moving things around, collecting cards, running through cards. There's a lot of concepts in it. I liked the game and the theme, but the game was fun. 8 out of 10. And then Rebel Princess, another Bezier game. Trick-taking. This is Hearts with Special Powers. And this, it just keeps becoming better and better. It is currently, I think, my favorite trick-taking game. A 9.5. Just a wonderful game. If I have a chance to play Rebel Princess, I will probably not pass that up. Very, very fun. And there you go, folks. The reviews I did 1, 5, and 10, and 20 years ago. Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower. I'm Tom Vasel. We'll see you. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you like this review or whatever you just watched, wasn't it amazing? Check out our channel, Dice Tower. We have all kinds of things. We review games, we do top 10s, we play games live. It's all about board games, but especially the people who play them. Check out Dice Tower YouTube channel.